Hi guys, today I'm showing you how to make Smarties cookies. These are definitely one of my childhood favourites and I still love to enjoy them today. So I thought I'd show you how to make these at home. So to make the cookies, I'm going to start by adding the soft light brown sugar into a big bowl. I love using recipes with soft light brown sugar as I think it adds a really nice flavour. So pour that in. And then on top of that, I'm going to add in some unsalted butter, and that's just at room temperature. Then I'm going to add it to my mixer and beat that until it's light and fluffy and creamy. So that's been beating now for a few minutes and I'm happy with the consistency. It's lovely and fluffy. Now into that I'm going to add 1 egg and I've just lightly beaten that into a bowl. So I'm going to add a little bit at a time and let that beat in. And I'm just beating this on a slow speed just to get it incorporated with the butter and sugar. So before I add in the remaining egg, I'm going to grab a spatula and scrape down the bowl because I have quite a lot of mixture stuck around the edges. We want to get that all incorporated. So give it a good scrape. Get right to the bottom as well, don't want to leave anything out. Perfect, I'm going to add in the rest of the egg. So my mixture is looking good, it's all combined. I'm now going to give that a scrape down, bring my bowl into the centre as I'm going to sift in all of my dry ingredients. So I'm going to start with some baking powder, sift that in. I'm also adding in some bicarbonate of soda. This will give the cookie a nice chewy texture. A pinch of salt. And then finally some plain flour. Sift that together just in case you have any lumps in there. I'm now going to beat that all together. If you don't have Smarties in your country, you can just use M&Ms instead or a colourful candy coated chocolate. So I'm going to pour those in and fold them in. So my Smarties are evenly added into the mixture. It's now time to make the cookies. So I have a tray here and I'm just using a silicone baking mat. And I'm going to grab these 2 teaspoons and create little mounds and pop them onto the silicone baking sheet. Just looking for a heaped teaspoon. I'm going to place that onto the baking tray. And then I'm going to carry on, leaving a gap in between each cookie. They are now ready to go into a preheated oven at 160 degrees fan. For other temperatures, they'll be listed here. So they should be in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. Make sure you don't overbake them as they do carry on cooking when they're out of the oven. And then once they're out, just leave them on a wire rack to cool and then they're ready to enjoy. So that's how you make one of my favourites, Smarties cookies. Easy.